viewers, welcome to my channel once again. Today I shall provide a solution to this very problem. The first question is saying if y is equal to open bracket 2x plus 1 close the bracket raised to power 3, we should find dy dx, and we have the options there. And number 2, if y equal to x sine x, find dy dx as well. We have the option here. So this is differentiation. The rule is just this. Let's go back to the rule that if you have y is equal to x raised to power n, then dy dx will be equal to, you multiply the x with the power, so you have n x, you subtract 1 from the power, so you have n minus 1. So this is the answer of this. So we use this as the formula in terms of what? Differentiation. But in the case of this first number, place my solution, this first one, we use chain rule. Chain rule says dy dx is equal to du dx times dy du. This is a chain rule. Okay, so what is our u? We can say let u be equal to the number inside the bracket, that is 2x plus 1. All right, so that du over dx should be, when you differentiate a constant, it will be 0. When you differentiate a constant, it will going to be what? 0. And when you differentiate 2x, it will only going to give you 2, using this rule. Okay, so that is it for this. Now we know that our y will now be equal to u raised to power 3. So we can say dy du will be equal to, the power should multiply this, so we have 3u, we subtract 1 from the power, we'll be left with 2. So that is it. So from there, we'll now apply the formula straight. Dy dx will now be equal to du dx, we have it as 2, then times dy du, we have it as 3u raised to power 2. When you multiply this, you're going to have 6u squared. But remember, the u is 2x plus 1, so we replace it back. So we have 6 into 2x plus 1. We close our bracket. The u is raised to power 2, so we replace the 2. This is going to be our final answer. If you check the options here, you find out that option D happened to be the correct option. Okay, so let's go to number 2. This is number 1. Let's go down to number 2. Number 2, we use a very simple method, open and close method. The number 2, y is equal to x sine x. Okay, so the first one, you write dy over dx equal to, you close this, you differentiate x. When you differentiate x, you have 1. Okay, then replace this, you have sine x plus. Then you close this and you differentiate sine. When you differentiate sine, you have cos x. Then you replace this, you have x. So finally, our dy dx will be equal to sine x plus x cos x. So this is the answer of the second question. If you check the option here, you find out that sine x plus cos x, that is option B, is our